Good morning and welcome to our second day here in Busan, and today we are doing something really fun. Today we are going to the Gamcheon Cultural Village, which is outside of Busan, and we have read so many cool things about this town. And not only is it a really cool town, but it's famous for its colorful buildings, and I am so excited to be there. But we just took the metro, now we need to hop on a bus, and we should be there shortly.
부산에서 드디어 시작된 샘과 닉의 한국 여행. 첫 목적지는 알록달록한 파스텔빛 골목이 매력적인 감천문화마을입니다. 아시아에서 가장 아름다운 예술마을이자 한국의 정취를 가득 품은 이곳에서 두 사람은 어떤 추억을 쌓게 될까요? 이들의 설레는 첫 발걸음을 지금 바로 확인해 보세요.
First thing to do is to go into the Tourist Information Center because they give you a map and give you all the information you're going to need, which we highly recommend.
And this is the stamp too?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And you want to get this map for 2001. It gives you 3 different walking routes that you can do around the city. You can do one that's 40 minutes, one that's an hour and 20 minutes, and one that's 2 hours long, and it takes you all around the town.
But off the bat, it's so touristy. There are so many foreigners here. I don't know. Wait, what day is it? It's Thursday. So I don't know, maybe coming earlier in the morning. It is currently 11:30. Some things to note are that it's only open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and I think that's because there are a lot of people that actually live here still, and that's so they don't get interrupted like in the nighttime or the early morning. So much respect to that, but definitely take that into consideration. But you could easily spend all day here. The route looks long. Even on the map when I was looking at this area, it's big. Another thing to note that bus ride up the hill, which you can also walk, was pretty intense. So if you can get a seat, get a seat.
급경사길을 거침없이 달리는 부산버스로 한국 교통의 매운맛을 제대로 경험한 두 사람. 이어서 골목 속 이정표를 따라 설레는 스탬프 투어에 나섰는데요. 주민들의 삶이 깃든 골목 구석구석을 걸을 때마다 과연 어떤 신비로운 풍경이 기다리고 있을지 정말 기대됩니다.
Stamp stop number 1. Okay, and it's purple, my favorite color. It's like literally right as you start, so. Okay, now let me tell you a little bit about this village and why it is so popular. So in the 1940s, this village was actually a refugee camp of the Korean War for South and North Korea. The Koreans escaped and came to Busan and came to this specific town because Busan was the only region in this time that didn't have any connection to North Korea. So a lot of people came down here, and in that time it used to be like the slums. It was a very poor area and it was very small with just a couple of refugees. Well, over the course of the years, Busan started to become bigger and bigger as a city, and more people came out to the Gamcheon Cultural Village. In 2009, the government decided to invest in this town, and they brought in artists from all over the world to paint, build up this town again, and make it a place where people really wanted to live. So now it is one of the most popular day trips here in South Korea, and a definitely must-do if you come to Busan.
척박했던 피란민의 아픈 역사가 화려한 예술과 만나 희망의 공간으로 꽃피었습니다. 과거의 슬픔을 품은 채 눈부시게 피어난 독특한 조화가 참 인상적인데요. 바로 이 깊은 울림과 아름다움이야말로 전 세계 관광객들의 발길이 끊이지 않는 감천문화마을의 진짜 매력입니다.
So we said it was an hour and 20-minute walk, but we're literally like 10% in and it's been an hour and a half. So definitely plan for that because there are tons of places to stop and see and take photos, and everywhere there's a line to take a photo. So this could be like a 3 to 4 hour journey. So a few more facts about Gamcheon is they get almost 2 million visitors a year. That is insane. That's a lot of people to come here every year. I thought it would be a little more discreet than that, but apparently not. And the amount of shops that are here, you can literally stop at every single one. They get you for sure.
We haven't been doing a very good job at our stamps. We keep walking past them and then checking the map and then realizing we walked past them. But I think there's another one coming up soon. I literally cannot get over the blue and green rooftops that are all over this village. It's part of the reason why it's so picturesque, because every rooftop has a green or a blue roof. And it's still very much like a lived-in town. And a lot of people, when it started becoming like big for tourism, I read that a lot of people did not enjoy that until recent years. It's so beautiful. I'm so glad that it's a place that you can visit. It's so unique. I've never really seen anything like it.
So we noticed there are blue and green roofs on almost every single building here, and when we flew into the airport the other day, we saw an area that had like a bunch of these blue and green roofs, but we're not sure if this is it or if like every roof has it. So if you're from Busan and you know the answer to that question, let us know in the comments. Does everyone have a blue or green roof, or is it just this neighborhood? So I think we're about halfway through, and it's also important to do the start to finish in the correct way, because we see people doing it the opposite way and it's all uphill. But we're making our way downhill, so we did the top part of it and now we're making our way down the hill to see some other parts of the village. We went the wrong way. We were totally not supposed to go downhill. We were actually supposed to go on the pathway where the House of Peace was, where we got that stamp. So we're supposed to cut back across the mountain and then go down. So now we gotta hike back up this hill. It's all right. Work some of all that food off in Japan, which if you didn't see our Japan series, definitely go check that out, because we ate our way through all of Japan and saw the most beautiful cherry blossoms we've ever seen in our life.
This is the path we should have taken, which we started to take at first, but we thought it was the wrong way, but it's actually the path we had to take. This staircase has 148 stairs that go directly up, and it's sometimes called the stairs to see stars, because you get a little bit dizzy when you walk over it, because the stairs are like really high and it's very steep. Be careful if you're walking on those, and just remember, you walk down, that's not the way to go. You have to walk all the way back up.
악명 높은 아찔한 계단을 겨우 통과한 두 사람. 숨은 턱끝까지 차오르고 허벅지는 비명을 지르지만 눈앞에 펼쳐진 비현실적인 경치가 고단함을 단번에 녹여줍니다. 가파른 골목길과 탁 트인 푸른 바다의 환상적인 하모니. 이것이 수많은 외국인들이 매년 이곳 부산을 찾는 진짜 이유 아닐까요?
So there are these stops along the way with all these different little museums that you can stop in, which would add a lot more time to your walk, but this one, number 69, is called Contemporary Men. So if you're into all that, definitely stop along the way, just add a lot more time. So as you walk through these little alleyways, there are these little stop-offs that just give you like glimpses into the village and all the colors, and it is super cool. But I think we're making our way, and it's kind of fun to see just like people hanging out in their house as you're walking through. I could be wrong, but I think these signs that we've been seeing along the way are the signs to follow the path that we're supposed to be walking.
Yeah, we're going the right way.
Because you could easily, because there are so many different ways to go, that you could easily go the wrong way and have to walk back up hundreds of steps, like the one Sam was talking about. That is so cool. So many of these like little corners. 10 out of 10 recommend. But come earlier in the morning when it opens at 9. I have a feeling there will be less people. You need to come here.
Ooh, that was a good one. That was my best one yet.
When you can find a spot alone, it is super cool. But it is hard to find a place to get good photos because there's always people at all the good photo spots. But this one, secret spot. There's no one here. But now there is. So if you made it to this guitar, which I think is in the middle. Earlier when I said we were in the middle, that was a lie. I'm sorry, I apologize. But now we're about halfway, and I think it's all down this main road, because before we were walking like through the houses, but I think the last half you walked through the main road to the bottom of the hill. But the view from here is pretty amazing, because you can see now we're looking like up at the houses, and you have the sea view, and it's pretty magical. You can see all the like the little alleyways people are walking through. This is a good stop. Wish we had something to eat here. So the next stamp is called the House of Puppies, but we're in the area of cats, and it says it's like right here. We're close, but not that close, because we're near cats and not dogs.
강아지 우체통을 찾다가 엉뚱하게 고양이 골목에 멈춰선 두 사람. 개들의 집 지도를 들고 고양이들 사이를 서성이는 모습이 참 귀여운데요. 미로 같은 감천마을에선 목적지를 잃어도 괜찮습니다. 길을 헤매는 순간마저 생각지도 못한 예쁜 풍경과 정겨운 매력을 선물해 주니까요.
Okay, now we can't find it. They should make these things easier to find. But maybe that's the point. I don't know. But we went to the cat area and that's not it.
We literally walked right by it. It's on the main road if you're looking for it. Okay, well I did that upside down again, but that's okay. Stamp number 4.
There's an area where there's like a traditional market, but it's really quiet. Like, why is no one here? We're the only people here. Other than the people that are like working the stands, we're the only people here. But it is cool to see. Like, you can buy vegetables, seaweed, dried fish, whatever you need. But also, a lot of it's closed. So I'm not sure what's happening. We're very hungry, and we were kind of expecting there to be like food down here, but it looks like just a place to buy groceries.
Second to last stamp out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. This will be the 5th. Hey, that's almost a 50% stamp rate. Okay. Stamp number 5. Not in the box at all, but we got it.
We finished the epic journey crawling through the Gamcheon village and collecting almost all the stamps. Well, less than half, but you know what? We'll take it. They are hard to find, so I think you really have to like go out of your way to find them. We nonetheless had an awesome time. 10 out of 10 recommend. This was so fun and really easy to get to from downtown Busan. And it was only like 45 minutes in total from our door to here. And we're staying in Seminyeon. So super easy and a must do.
스탬프는 다 못 채웠지만 아픈 역사를 이겨내고 아름다운 평화를 피워낸 이곳에서 두 사람은 깊은 울림을 선물 받았습니다. 골목 구석구석에서 마주한 따뜻한 온기와 감동은 평생 잊지 못할 가장 값진 보물이 되었는데요. 여러분이 생각하는 감천문화마을의 가장 아름다운 명소는 어디인가요? 댓글로 공유해주세요.